Stay tuned to this video because this video is going to make you want to put your kids in homeschool or private school. I'm telling you right now, it is going to be the greatest decision of your life. So in this video, as you can see on the upper right hand corner, this child is holding a sign that says "I love ICE." He probably has some family members, maybe his dad or his mom is in ICE. We have no idea the backstory of this child.
We support ICE and law enforcement. I support ICE.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't know what's crazy about this.
Yeah, I'm going to punch you.
You're gonna punch me?
Yes.
And you're gonna get in trouble for that.
Okay.
Whoa. Chill out, bro. I stand for my beliefs. I'm gonna peacefully stand here and support my beliefs. I support ICE and law enforcement.
Fuck yourself.
And this is how the school gets you. I'm not going to really roast this kid too much. Obviously, it looks like he spends his time a little bit too much on Reddit. He should probably go outside, touch some grass, maybe play some football, get some exercise in, because clearly he is eternally on the internet to outright just attack a student for speaking his mind. And this just shows that this idea of anti-ICE is radical and it's dangerous. It is dangerous to have these kids protest ICE. They allow them to be violent, like this kid. I don't even think anything happened to this kid that assaulted a student. You know, you have some random kid who was bigger, because as you can see in the pictures, he's probably twice his size. So, of course, he's going to come up and punch him. But he ain't going to punch a kid that's an athlete. He ain't going to walk up to a kid that's 6 foot and do this, because he would get annihilated. They train these kids. If you are a liberal, you attack the people that are smaller than you. That's a good representation of the Democratic Party. They will attack you if you are weaker than them. I don't know what the situation is with his family, but obviously his fathers may not be in the picture, or if he is, he's a far left Democrat. But it's just sad to see that this kid stoops so low into attacking another child because they have different beliefs than you. That's the crazy part.
Whoa, that's against school code. No swearing in the school.
Clearly, the school doesn't care about the school code. And it's funny because a kid is exposing the school system right now, his school.
They're on their way there right now. We also have students walking.
They got the whole police force there. This is the high school. This is in Chicago, by the way, the most violent city in the world. So it's not a shocker that this kid was assaulted.
I support ICE and law enforcement. Am I allowed to stand here?
You are allowed to.
Okay. I'm allowed to have this sign too,
You're
like everyone
allowed
else?
to have
Okay.
be part of the protest. In a
I just stand
moment.
for my beliefs, you know, like this is okay.
You know, good for this kid, and the officers were really cool about it too. Usually, officers in Chicago would bow the knee to the one that assaulted, because if they are for their political agenda, they will protect that person no matter what they do. So, like I said, I don't know what happened to the kid. I don't know if he got suspended for attacking him. He should be. He should be suspended, especially with this video footage of it. And honestly, the kid could probably press charges. To be 100% honest, he should press charges because you are being assaulted for your beliefs. That's a hate crime, right? Am I tripping? Is that the definition of a hate crime? And this high school ICE takeover happened in Baltimore. So like I said, it's happening in a lot of blue states. Go ahead and find me a video of this happening in a red city. You're not going to find it. You can find something maybe in Dallas, Texas, because it's blue over there. But when it comes to like these happening, it's always in blue cities. Always. And they're taking over the street. They are programming these kids to protest, to be violent, and to take over the streets, block the freeways. This is what they're teaching your kids at school. Waving foreign flags. This is insane, bro. Insanity. I pray that all these schools that are allowing these kids to block intersections and put their lives on the line should be thrown into prison and throw away the key. That's what I think. This is despicable behavior from the school. And I hope they get caught and justice is served to them. And they're out here attacking police officers, children, high school children are putting their hands, a child, are putting their hands on a full-grown man, thinking that they can do something. you are, if you are a prepubescent child and you're not an adult, you don't have full grown man strength. If you put your hands on an adult, not unless they're like some freaking scrawny guy, you're gonna get rocked. I'm telling you right now. So they're out here, and he takes down, because they're, and look at this kid. That is a child, mind you, maybe 16, 17. He assaulted a police officer and just punched him in the face. It's crazy. This little kid right here tried to sucker punch a police officer. Look at that. Look. He didn't even do anything. It was like he didn't get knocked out or nothing. He just got hit in the face and he got back up. Even a full-on sucker punch from this child, and he couldn't even knock him back. That's you think you have strength and power. You go up and hit a full-grown man, sucker punch him as hard as you can inside of his face, and he gets up and chases you. And also in this one, they assault more officers. Look at that. Look, smacking him with like a ruler or a stick or something like that. That crap clearly hurts if you get smacked with an object. That's not cool. So they're already out here just assaulting officers, dude. This kid, it looks like the freaking a pointer or something. Smacked him, and then smacked him again. It looked like it hit him. You can't really see it because the video is really like grainy, but you could tell the officer is reacted to him getting smacked over the head with a freaking pointer. That is the craziest thing. He pulled out his baton. If you smack the wrong officer, and I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to agitate the wrong officer to pull out his gun and shoot. Just like Renee Good. So she punches him. And I don't know if that's like a mom or something, but she just punched a kid. I don't know if he's over 18, but he's young. He's a young kid. And this full-grown adult is with all these kids protesting ICE. So put that image in your head. You have an adult that is attacking young people for opposing the anti-ICE protest, and she's walking with them. And if you see this, you can put two and two together. This isn't a natural thing that the kids came together to protest. They are being manipulated by adults. Could be the teachers, could be the parents. A lot of these protests that are happening, it could be that the parents could be for this.
You're not a kid.
That is not a kid.
You're going to jail.
She's not a kid. She's probably a teacher.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
So they walk up to the police and promptly tell on her, and they promptly go ahead and arrest her. I believe so. So I know all the kids were screaming that this is a kid. That's not a kid. That's a woman. If that's a kid, that's crazy. She must have been held back a couple of years. She has to at least be over 18. There's no way that she's a child. She looks like she's a full-grown adult. Look at the kids. Look how young their faces look. Her face does not look like a child's face. Yeah, so you having full-grown adults acting like kids. They're trying to go into the crowd like a child and attack people. She looks like the mom to this kid. That could be her mom for all we know. And I hope that she gets in trouble. I hope she gets charged. She is a deranged liberal lunatic. And I feel bad for her kids that they have to grow up to be like her. And I guess I'm going to disprove myself because I did find a video that this did happen in a deep red state. But guess what happened after this happened?
Dozens of Lee County public school students have been suspended for their involvement in ICE protests at Lee County high schools. Now a state senator is claiming the teachers union helped orchestrate the walkouts. Gulf Coast News chief political reporter Dave Elias just got out of an exclusive interview with the school superintendent. And Dave, Do we know how many students have been suspended?
Well, Kelly, we're actually working to confirm just how many students have been suspended, but we're told the suspensions have not all been handed down. The district says there are more than 3,600 students who participated across 14 different schools. But the big question tonight is why were so many students suspended exercising their First Amendment rights?
Kids should be sitting there learning. They don't get to go have a freedom of expression, their First Amendment rights, when they have to go to school and learn, when they can't even do math, when they can't even define what a woman is, and you're sitting there saying, "Why are they getting in trouble because they're expressing their First Amendment rights?" Dude, you're a shill. Shut up, sit down, and let the big boys handle this, because clearly you're for this. All these and it's NSNBC, so of course they're all for this.
Students at Cape Coral, Ida Baker, North Fort Myers, all walking out of classes protesting ICE arrests.
It was mostly unity that we just wanted to show.
Holding signs and chanting against ICE.
We all kind of walked around the school protesting. We were saying what we feel.
Some students jumping fences and leaving school.
I did not want my child to be part of this.
State Senator Jonathan Martin making this claim in Tallahassee without evidence.
I've heard accusations from just my district in Lee County that school teachers were helping organize political speech and a walkout.
Was the teachers union behind these walkouts, or did you orchestrate them?
No, we didn't.
Teachers union president Kevin Daly demanding proof.
Would like for him to show how talc organized or, planned.
I don't have any information that's been shared with me that the union's behind it.
Superintendent Dr. Denise Carlin.
There's always an HR Karen behind this, guys. I'm telling you. There is always an HR Karen when there is DEI. This lady's always sitting there behind the desk in HR. It's always her. It's the HR Karen haircut.
Refusing, though, to say just how many students have been suspended. We've heard over 100. Is that about accurate?
I don't have those numbers right now. I don't. I've heard a couple of dozen.
For what types of things are kids getting suspended?
If you jumped the fence and left campus, or you walked out a door and left campus and you created an unsafe situation, not only for yourself, but for other students, we're not going to put up with that.
Ma'am, the whole school was protesting. What are you talking about? You gotta stand for it. Your whole school was out there protesting. What are you talking about? You allowed it to happen. We don't allow this. This is no place for violence at our schools. But yet the whole school was out protesting. What in the are you? Did you pop some Xanax before you came to work that day? Are you delusional? You allowed it to happen. If that was the case, none of this would have happened. None of it.
Now, the superintendent tells me that demonstrations made some students feel unsafe. She also tells me the district is reevaluating its approach just in case there are any more walkouts that occur.
So she told.
So here's how you reevaluate the situation. The senator needs to investigate, which is good that he's calling them out, because the school did orchestrate this. The senator needs to go in to investigate, and if there's any proof that they are involved with it, every one of them should be put into prison. You should charge them. Putting children's lives in danger, child endangerment, is a felony. These teachers who are involved with all this need to be thrown into jail. This my humble opinion about it. We sit here and complain about pedos all the time, but when you have teachers indoctrinating your kids to have a school walkout and endangering all these kids, that it's okay because it's against Donald Trump. These Democrats don't give a crap about your kids. If this video doesn't change your mind about pulling your kids out of public school, or if you want to have kids in the future and you want to put them in public school, this should be a prime video that you should listen to. And obviously subscribe to this channel because I talk about stuff like this. But take your kids out of school. This is crazy, bro. This is just, I can't believe we live in a world like this right now. I went to a school in the bluest part of Sacramento when I was young. We were never told to go out and protest, ever. We were never instructed to do this. When something crazy happened, we were never told, hey, let's go protest, guys. It's the craziest and wildest thing ever that this is happening. And like I said, this happened in a bright red state. So even in red states, these delusional DEI schools that want to hold on to DEI so badly, they turn the kids against the government. They will weaponize your kids. Take your kids out of public school. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.